boys would. They share one thing or the other in common. And mostly, it is always the childhood issues. So while this boy continues in this trajectory of women, but remember again, it's not just women. It would take them either on sexual addiction, or just women, or just gambling, or drugs. There are ways that they create this dopamine, something that makes them feel in control just for a moment. But when that thing is gone and done, they're back to square zero. So why is it important for a man to have a rather good relationship with the mother? Not that one that is being forced or that one that is being far-fetched, because again I get to understand that some parents, you might want to love them really deeply, but they don't give you that opportunity to love them. And some, because again it does not necessarily have to be your birth parents. Maybe you didn't get a chance to meet your birth parents, but your first caregivers, your primary caregivers. So it is imperative for every man to have a beautiful relationship with the mother or the first caregiver in the name of the name of a female figure in his life. But when you get yourself to the position or to the point that you're not able to have such kind of relationship with your caregiver, then identify where the loophole is. Then heal from that. But if you can identify it and then heal from it and then recalibrate the whole journey of you and the relationship between you and her, to be much better. But trust me, men with mother wounds, again when they marry women who have their acts all figured out, they feel threatened because their mothers would command them around. And this woman, remember this woman, it could not even be commanding around as per se. But the fact that this woman asserts some authority reminds this man of his mother. And that makes him defensive. And when he becomes defensive, he will not love this woman. Instead, he will constantly and subconsciously protect the young boy in him. So it's very possible to have a 40-year-old man, but the person stuck in him is a 7-year-old boy. You've seen such kind of men who just throw tantrums and you're like, was that him? Really? Was that him? Was that our boss? They throw tantrums. It's the 8-year-old boy stuck in a 45-year-old man. So, men, it is imperative that you get to understand what was the relationship growing up between you and your parent, especially the mother figure. So when you understand that, it will be more profitable for you to get where the loopholes are, to understand the genesis of some things that are happening to you today. So when these things get to your acknowledgement, when these things get to your, to your conscience, it makes you a better person. Because now you know that I'm acting this way because of 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the most important part is when you get to go for therapy or self-help is also good. But remember, there's only much that self-help can do. So get to talk to someone. Get to talk to understand. Because it's not only going to make you a better person for yourself, but it's also going to make you a better person for the people around you. But for those men that are not married and you feel like whatever I've just said resonates with you, then please, when you meet someone to marry, when you're going for your premarital counseling, please mention that to your counselor, because you need to heal from this before you get into a union. Because my dear, if you don't, you'll never get, because my dear, if you don't, you will not get enough of one woman or the next. And again, you'll still attract your mother in different dimension. So, healing is beautiful. Understanding what is happening to you makes it even more beautiful. Because remember, the rule is carcasses only attracts maggots and flies. You only attract people who resonate within your frequency. You can never go beyond your frequency without acknowledgement. So, see you at the top and in our next